Everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 Frankenmuth Mega Farm Project, episode 36. Last episode we had to stop in the middle of this effort here, but we are going to continue, assuming we can make sure everything works right. Well, I guess we're not getting that bit, at least not on this pass. Right, so we're going to continue baling, and then we're going to move on to June and maybe July. Gather up some money and possibly finally pick up that tractor, although a lot of what we're going to be doing in June and July is stocking up to make the big money in January again, or whenever throughout the year that those things sell. We've got canola in the ground. I think we've got barley somewhere. Maybe we skipped barley this year. We might have skipped barley this year. The soybeans won't be ready till October, and we'll also be doing cotton harvesting in October. But the main thing here is to get all this grass, this is grass not hay, down so that we can put down more sheep. That's something we're going to do today, is more sheep. We need more wool to feed our spinneries and keep them going, because the amount 4 spinneries now do not process enough wool, even with the cotton. So we're going to get at least one sheep farm today in May, and possibly another one in June. I think we make a sheep farm's worth of money on our auto sales every month as it is, so it shouldn't be a problem. But first we need something to feed them, and so we're going to do that first. And here we go. Okay. We are finally done with that leg of the ordeal. So now we can go deal with the rest of it. Although I think we want this guy to go park the baler down there. Yeah. You go over here. I got stuff to do. Gonna pick up a few strays. We need 2 more bales. I know where one of them is. I don't know where the other one is, if there is another one. Oh well, not a complete stack. That's fine. We'll just leave this guy. I want to get him with the auto loader, so we'll just dump it. And we're gonna go get the auto loader and put this stuff away. This guy could use some gas. And we're just gonna go get them all and stack them somewhere. I think we kind of need a bale shed. And I know there is a bale shed out there. One that would kind of accept and dispense bales. Because we want bales to feed the sheep, but we also want to dump a bunch of grass in the one place, the silage. But this thing can get parked up somewhere. We're not going to need it for a while, I don't think. I guess we do want this guy over there. I'm not gonna pull this stuff with this tractor. I am gonna pull it with the Class because the Class is our fastest one. Class also needs a little bit of gas and wash love, so we'll do that as well. And then we'll park the baler up because we might as well have a clean baler too. And Yeah, so we got enough for basically 2 sheep pens, which would bring us up to 4, which would be 1 per spinnery. That still doesn't really cover the rope maker, but I think 4 might actually be a little bit overkill. I think 3 might be the way to go. Although I'm sure we can always find things to do with it, so maybe we will stick 4 in. Alright, we gotta go get that thing. And might as well have you follow me there. Are you coming? Yeah. Oh, I had set him to wait earlier. So right, we go get that stacker and start stacking them. However, I'm wondering, I think before we even do that, I think we can fit a couple of sheep farms right here, although that takes up dairy room. The conundrum. I'd kind of like to keep them close. Let's just see what size of, how much space are we taking? We could like toss one there. We could put one of the corner dairies in there. Will be just the default size with the solar panel. Although we could make it long if we put it like right here. Snapping. Okay, if we put it right here and left it normal size, but we could put it right there. I think that's actually best. Like right there. 68. Yeah, if we actually put it out here, we could make it really long and not really take up too much more of the field. The one thing we want to do is make sure that I think we could probably fit another dairy in there. And yes, I want to customize the fence. We're basically gonna make it just long. Yes, we'll plant the meadow. And then we'll go talk to this thing and tell it we want sheep, lots of them. All right, so we've got Black Welsh, and I think we've got Little Andres. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice, 82. Yes, thank you. Yep, bunches of sheeps. And still room for a dairy, probably. At least one of the angle, the littler building. We just need to put that Massey somewhere convenient. Yeah, that'll work, I think. Right, yeah, that's fine. No point in pausing it when we can just tell it it's no longer needed and to go be parked up. Man, we've got a lot of harvesting to do very soon. There we go. Alright, so we're going to pick up a bunch of these things. We're going to toss maybe 2 of them on that sheep pen. And then we're just going to dump some more of them in the thing there. I'm gonna... Oh, it's doing that thing again. Okay, everything transported. Now we just need to push these in. There's only a tiny little window, and I think I've missed it again. A tiny little gap where you can get all three stacks, the three-part stacks, all three of them on, yeah, on the little shelf thing. So then so that it doesn't get stuck. Man. There we go. Oh man, we had it. We had it. I don't know what's up with that one. But that one's going to have to be dealt with some other way. Alright, so we've got a bunch of sheep over here now. Of course, the loading zone is out here, but that's okay too. So, I don't think there's anything else that needs to be done. We can always get grass, so I decided just to table it all. I do want to move grass into the, oh, it's not this. I want to take grass and move it into, actually that would work. Move it from the silo into the silage hopper because it's basically ready. It may work in parallel, I'm hoping. Hoping we can make twice as much silage. We certainly won't have to fill it as much. And this is as fine a tool. The only disadvantage between using this and the Bergman is that you have to cycle through more options with this because the Bergman holds a small subset of the things that this holds. So, yeah, one cut off that 590,000 liters. Pretty awesome. We'll get this and then we'll move on. Maintenance is starting to take a significant amount of the time I spend, so I'm not sure. I should probably just not show as much of the standard stuff. I've already started cutting most of the egg work. I think you've seen me load eggs a million times and don't really need to see it again. So I probably won't be showing eggs as much. Wool moving. We've all seen that. The field work is still going to be on the list though. Alright, but let's take a look at the mixer and everything else. The cement factory is good on stones. Cooper's good on wood. Dairy's good on milk. The fermenter could take some hay. Lime factory is full of lime. The mixer's good. You know, I do need to tell the fermenter to actually make silage with grass. And let's see, the greenhouses, water, good, lime, yep. Okay, rope makers, got some wool still, so that's cool. The big sawmill's at 82, the little one's at 21. We're going to need to do that next month. Spinneries, wool. And these guys are pumping out clothes as fast as they can. So I think we're cool there. Which basically leaves us at time to move on. So off to June we go. Right, June. Yeah, we're making money. There's no doubt about that. It's just rolls in every month now. Now, do we have any harvesting to do? Wow, no, not really. I thought we would have canola, but I guess that's next month. What is harvestable this month? Barley, we don't have any. We might be able to get some, depending on contracts. Yeah, the answer is no. All right. So we've got to do all our maintenance. Or, yeah, like eggs and all the other things. So I'm going to skip maintenance this month in terms of recording it all. And I'll be back with something interesting to do. Alright, we did the eggs, the water, and the wool. But we also need to take these planks to the grain mill warehouse thing, because grain mill, whatever, you know what I mean, museum, that's what I'm calling, that's what it's called, and I'm sticking to that. Yeah, we have these, and we still have to do the wood, and we still have to feed the cows. But I didn't consider this particular loading to be part of maintenance or anything else. We'll be making some money on this, and hopefully more than that. We're gonna move that stuff on to the next stage, which will be awesome. Alright, here we are. It took them all 40 grand, not bad. Okay, so we have the long planks. So that is going to move on in an hour or two. Do you get paid for finishing it, or do you get paid when all of the things are also in it? I've never actually completed one of these. I'm hoping to complete this one, but who knows. if that'll actually happen or not. I think our next time we need this trailer will be in, well, next month when we need to bring wool. The spinneries are all kind of low because we've been just kind of feeding them just enough to get them through the next month. I'd like to have them all backed up again and have too much wool and have to sell some, but I don't think that's even going to happen on 3 sheep farms. But we couldn't afford another one at the time. We could afford another one now, but I put all of the grass away. So next time we go to sell grass, or next time we cut this and make more grass, we will deal with it then. This thing is almost done. This is what? Wheat. And then, yeah, so I gotta go get the wood. Yeah, that guy specifically. So I'm gonna go do that. And man, these things take forever. I swear we've been in here longer than... They're not even marked as being trees yet. If we empty all of this deciduous stuff out and we end up those still aren't trees, I'm gonna turn this into a field. Because I'm not going to believe that it actually will ever grow if it's not actually started to grow by the time we clear up all of this other stuff. Okay, so I think that's everything for this month. No, we need to do the cows still, which means we need a tractor. We have various things. Cows, including we need the other tractor, the semi, as well, because that is necessary to ship our dairy products, not our products, but our dairy into the dairy. Okay, that's everything now. Finally. Somewhere here, there will be a vehicle that's close to home. Alright, we're going to move on to July now. And July it is. What is a harvester scrub? Oh, okay. That thing. That doesn't do much for us. Alright. We've got harvesting to do, which will be awesome. We've got a lot of harvesting to do. I don't think I can actually grab that without pulling it out. We got wheat and canola and everything else. Where to start though? Question. May only be able to start right there. I don't know if we can drive through here or not. I guess we can. Alright. That no field course stuff. There's a field here. You may not be able to see it, but I can. We want the straw, not because we necessarily need straw, but because it'd be dumb not to take it, kinda. Wait a second, what are you doing? What? Actually on now, but we ought to go get a baler. And probably we ought to bring the stacker with us. don't think we actually need that much straw. That's going to be a lot of straw. But we should at least get some of it, if not a bunch of it. We should, however, not drive it over the ditch. Yes, do follow him. Thank you. And then we need... we're going to need this. What's that? We're going to need... guy back over here on the other side of the... I do like the longer bed on these semis. I'm glad I picked it up. It will be a thing I do every time now, I think. This I'm not going to have follow, I don't think. But I thought I'd get it ready. Now we need the Massey. We gotta go get that. We gotta go get that auto stacker. The point behind that actually is not necessarily to make things easier to pick up, although it actually does do that, but it gets the bales out of the way and prevents the harvester from getting stuck on bales that were left behind as much. Now the harvester might decide it wants to knock over a bale stack or something like that, but at least most of the time it's leaving them behind. And leaving us nice stacks that are not just in the way. Okay, that is the wheat field harvested with lots of pain, and I basically had to get rid of all the funkiness, although it didn't actually help this time, but next time it will. There's now 2 fields. One of them may become the BGA if we decide to go in that direction. The small field up there may become BGA, but I just couldn't take the wacky AI hijinks that they were doing, especially off in that corner. So I am happy that we have 2 small square fields instead of, or square-ish anyway. They both have a chunk cut out of them, but that's fine. One chunk is doable. It's when there's multiple chunks that stuff goes wrong. We're about to do the canola, but not until next episode. We got 320k wheat though, which according to our calculations is going to be worth $392,000 in January, which is awesome. However, I am over dealing also with this thing, and I want to get a MOTHERBIN auger wagon setup going and play with that for a while. So we're going to go look. We've got 360 grand. We're going to go look at possibilities for that. Pretty much any of these auger wagons will work, but it's this walkabout. Bring the walkabout over. What is our required horsepower? 300, so not actually terrible. So we're going to buy the walkabout, and we're going to buy something that runs through, like this Amity. So that's 60, and that's 141. A Hallmaster is also a potential, although 400 horsepower. Wow. Bergman's always done me well, but that's only beats. I was eyeing this guy, 300. So the odd thing about it though is the low side is here, and I'm trying to think. No, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, cool. Platform? What's the difference? Oh, a platform. Mudguards? Why not? So he's 46 meters. Cubed. And Gerard. And let me just make sure he carries what I wanted to carry. Yeah. That works for me. We're going to go with all of the fancy... No, we're not going to go with the platform. That sticks out too far. Is there any need for a platform? I don't think so. I'm a little weirded out by this hole in the front, but I guess there must be some netting or something, or grill that I'm not seeing on it. What happens when we add the platform? It just adds a platform. Yeah, we don't need a platform. All right. So this on top of the other one So this will go maybe three times before we have to actually take it and sell it or put it somewhere. That'll sit at the field edge, and we won't have to ship every load all the way back to wherever we're shipping them. Of course, that means we're going to need another tractor probably. Although we have two 300 plus tractors, so maybe we won't. So let's send a tractor back. Are we going to need to... Yeah, we're going to need to pull eggs too, I think. We still have all of today's chores to do, but I'll get to those later. Let's find that green... do some of these things on the way through. Well, there's one of them. And he actually needs to come out to deal with this. So I filled that up. I don't know whether I did that in real time or not. I think I did it in time lapse. Did some painting, made this whole area nice. Wow, they were really low. That's interesting. But we gotta send this guy down to get... I gotta send this guy and the mowing tractor until we get more tractors down to get, oh, there he is. Cool. We're just gonna leave that there for the moment. He needs to go to here. And that guy can't pull those. This guy can, though. At least one of them. But yeah, we're just gonna run down and get those things. We bought them, we might as well grab them. And then next episode, we will use them in the commission of our reaping of the canola. Why are these guys... Let's see, that's about... Oh, 53. He's 10 miles slower than me. Or kilometers. So yeah, hopefully next time I work on those fields, things will be better. And we also have to do sunflower, which I didn't even check on. Okay, we need to harvest the sunflower too, which means we're going to rent a sunflower header, because when I buy a header, I'm going to get one that does both corn and sunflower rather than two separate headers. Well, I could get two separate headers, but then I have one that does corn and sunflower and one that does only sunflower. So I'll get one that does corn just in case. I haven't even need to do corn. I don't even know how profitable corn is. Guess we probably want to use the slower one, the lead. That is a big bin. 141. We're probably going to want to pull it with the Zerion when we get it. Wow, that's a weird, got a weird feel to it. The way it turns. It kind of glides around. I don't think the wheels turn. Are we actually following? We are. Nice. So yeah, this thing and his friend are going to be invaluable. Something I've really wanted. Oh, they do turn. That's awesome. That really makes the maneuverability better. Although it's an odd feeling to have your trailer kind of slide out with you. So I need to think about what we're going to put in this big old field over here. I was already stressed out enough as it was with the weirdness of everything and the way it was all acting that I quickly gave up on straw because that was causing even more problems. So the bonus here is we can set this thing up on a maybe we can set this thing up on a load and deliver. Right, so are you going to extend the pipe? Isn't that... Okay. The pipe didn't come out. Why didn't the pipe come out? The pipe does not come out? Yeah, these drive much better on these fields than the truck does. That's one of the main reasons I chose to go with auger, but if I'm just not sure about what the deal is with the pipe. It sounds like it's going in and out, but it's not actually going in and out. I'm gonna swing over and grab a little wheat out of the bin and see if maybe it's not going to show up until it's got stuff in it. If it does when it's got stuff in it, then okay, I'm cool with it. If it still doesn't, then we've got actual problems and I'm going to have to return it as defective on warranty and get my full money back. It acts like the pipe is out. So then we have to figure out where unless there's some other control. Oh! Okay, I don't have to return it. Okay. And then we can hit O to retract the pipe. Okay, it's a weird, like... Okay, I'm cool with it now that I know how it works. Now we can just pull up and eject. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will catch you next time.